So I wanted to share something really quick with you today that was brought to my recollection recently by the Holy Spirit. And what he showed me was this. Many years ago, when I was a little girl, I was really, really little. I was playing in back home where I'm from, small town. And we had wood burning stoves, furnaces. And on our furnace, I mean, I was a kid. I didn't know at that time, but now my father has educated me as to the situation, what had happened to me, and what it was that was on this furnace. And on this furnace, this wood burning furnace, because we had wood heat, was actually a fan. And the fan was what circulated, I guess, the heat or brought air into the furnace. I don't really know, but it was a very powerful, powerful fan because it actually, this furnace heated the basement, main floor, and the top floor. So it was a, two-story house. And it was a very powerful fan, very powerful. And we were playing, me and my cousins were playing in the basement, and we were playing hide and seek. And I hid behind, there was a little opening to get behind the furnace. And I hid behind the furnace as they were looking for me. And I had really long hair. And what had happened was the furnace cut in. And when the furnace cut in, the fan cut in. And my hair was right in front of the fan. And I was back on to the fan. And the fan sucked in my hair and pulled me into the furnace. And wouldn't you know, the furnace shut down. The fan stopped. It actually stopped the fan. Now, later on, my father, as we were talking about this, because the Holy Spirit had really been reminding me of that. And my father had educated me on the fact that that fan should not have stopped. Actually, what should have happened, because it was so powerful, is it would have and should have scalped me and most likely killed me or whatever. So as I was meditating on that story, I was shocked, and everyone was shocked that I survived that with like no issues. My dad came down, shut everything down to make sure that, I mean, it was so long ago, I don't remember everything, but he did what he had to do. And they got me out, they got my hair loose, and all I needed was my hair washed. That was it. And as I dwelled on that, as of recently, the Holy Spirit was speaking to me about it, and he showed me with my spiritual eyes, and I saw it. So I call it my spiritual eyes. It's actually like a vision. And what he showed me was there was an angel that stopped that furnace, that stopped that fan and kept me safe. And another part of that vision that I saw was this was the enemy. This was actually a force of evil, a demonic power that was trying to take me out at a young age, was trying to take me out at a young age. And this angel shut that furnace down. This angel stopped that furnace, that fan, from scalping me and killing me, essentially. So this is what I wanted to share with you, is that, my mom was a praying woman. My mom was a praying mother. And because of her prayers, I do believe that is what kept me safe in that moment, in that hour. And I always say my mom, because I remember my mom specifically all throughout my life, praying for us, praying for my sister, being on her knees before bed and covering us in prayer before we went to school, reading the Bible, taking us to church. And she passed away, yes, quite young. She was only 40 when she passed away. But the fact is up until that point, she covered us in prayer. And I saw this in a vision, and I know what I saw. And this was an angel that was there to keep me safe, to protect me, because of the prayer that I was under, the prayers that I were under, the covering of my mother's prayers. So guys, I just want to encourage you, for those of you who have children, especially if you have young children, and it doesn't matter their age, whether they're young or old, in the house or out of the house, cover them in prayer. There is an important thing that happens. It is a necessity. We must pray for our children. Cover your children in prayer, because you never know what the enemy's going to do to try and take them out, or to try and deceive them, or anything else. I also believe that my salvation, I had my encounter with Jesus because my mother prayed. And so even though she was gone for over 20 years, when I finally came to Christ the way that I am now, after being out of the church for so long, after not serving God for so long and getting into a place of darkness, it's because of my mother's prayers that I am here today, serving the Lord, on fire for the Lord, and speaking out his truth to you guys and to others, to everyone that I meet. And I am zealous for the Lord because she prayed. And I know I had other people praying as well, but I'm focusing on my mom right now. The importance of a praying mother or even a father. Listen, if you're a father, pray. Whoever you are, mother or father, it doesn't matter. Cover your kids in prayer. It's so important. All right, guys, that's all I wanted to share with you today. I pray this video encourages you and blesses you. And until next time, take care and God bless.